From Careco TV, one of the longest running outdoor programs on television today, exploring the country and the coast in search of adventures. From the mountains of the Great Northwest to the shores of the Atlantic Ocean, this is Americana Outdoors, presented by Garmin. This week on Americana Outdoors, we're crossing the ocean to one of our favorite international hunting destinations, South Africa. We'll take a look back at some of our favorite adventures and share a never-before-seen hunt from Wade Middleton's most recent trip, where he went head-to-head with one of Africa's toughest wild game animals.
Get ready, shoot. Shoot. Right to track. Shoot again.
First up, Wade is here to share with us some of the travel tricks and tips he's picked up over the course of his international expeditions.
I've been very fortunate in my life to travel a lot internationally for fishing, for hunting adventures, and for work and pleasure. And all of those trips have been really unique, and I've enjoyed them all. You get to, become immersed and see other cultures. You get to do a lot of things, and as long as you keep the mentality of go with the flow, don't get too stressed out when things aren't going right or going well, you're gonna have a good time, I think. When it comes to international travel, you just got to kind of plan for the unexpected. If you're the person booking the trip, you need to do some planning. Talk to the person that you're going to, talk with your host, do some research on the local area, understand what the temperature is going to be, understand what the expectations, understand what gear you need to bring, what kind of clothing, what kind of shoes, what kind of amenities should you expect. All of those are going to be important when you're traveling, and when you can kind of check all those boxes and you're prepared when you get there, you're going to have less surprises, and frankly, I think you're just going to have a much more enjoyable trip. Once you begin your travel internationally, from the moment you leave your house till the moment you get back, you just have to relax with the travel. Take whatever's going to happen. You may get frustrated. You may have delays on plane. Some of these trips, like you go to South Africa, you're in a plane from Atlanta to Johannesburg for 16 plus hours. And if there's any delay, it might be 20, might be 24 hours. Once you get to where you're going, man, enjoy the ride. Look out the window at everything that's passing by. Look at the culture, look at the little things. Kind of embrace all that culture. When you're walking through the airport, when you're walking through a village or you're out and about, and just embrace it all. It's a journey, and you're really gonna enjoy it when you get out there. Well, we have finally arrived, and I say finally with a little giggle in my voice because it took us a while to get here on this trip. We are excited to be here. We're getting ready now to start building all of our gear for what's going to be a pretty epic, pretty fun little adventure here over the next few days. We're going to fish, we're going to hunt, and this is a game-rich, target-rich environment. So if you like to hunt, this is definitely an adventure to think about going on. When it comes to hunting internationally, I love it. And as I've gotten older, I've really embraced it even more so. I knew a lot of the animals from South Africa from guiding in Texas. Texas is well known for all the introduced species, both free range and behind high fences in this area. And for me, a lot of them, I wanted to hunt them in their native land. So when my first chances to spend time in Africa began to pop up, 15 years ago, I was all about it. One specific trip into Africa, we were over there with the Nussel family and the Geeskies, and one of the animals that we were going to hunt was the blue wildebeest. And I really, obviously everybody grew up watching wildebeest get eaten by stuff and swimming the rivers and crossing the plains, but I didn't really understand at the time, 20, 30 years ago, the differences in the blue and the black wildebeest, the colorations, their habitat, and their behavior and everything about them. But as I got into South Africa, well, I really became very impressed with that blue wildebeest.
We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel.
So my first hunting experience with the blue wildebeest, I was actually running the camera for Steve. We were doing a traditional driving around in the back of a truck, and the hunters are sitting here, your PH is there, your tractors are driving, and when they see something out there that looks good, you've got a chance to glass it. And we came across some blue wildebeest, and I was immediately personally taken, even though I wasn't the guy holding the gun, Man, I love their coat, and of course everybody loves their horn and their facial design.
Right through that clearing there, okay? Just through that clearing there. Yeah. Okay, just be ready. Can you see that there? No. He's gonna walk into the clearing. He's not there yet. Just be ready in that clearing. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Come here. Come quickly.
I'm glad that wildebeest didn't stop in that one clearing because I was taken aback. I was so impressed by the animal in the moment that I'm glad he gave me a second opportunity to really catch my breath.
Okay. Don't jerk it. Take your time. Here he comes. I'm going to stop him right in the clearing for you. Be ready.
Yeah.
He's relaxed. He does not know about us.
I still remember the whack of the bullet from Steve taking that first shot, and the first shot is kind of one to always think about when it comes to these blue wildebeest. But you know, he makes it what I thought was a great shot. It didn't even seem like to me that blue wildebeest missed a step.
Right there. Get on him. Okay, take him again, right behind the shoulder. Okay, tough animals.
Oh yeah, no, so, is he down?
He's still going. He's still up.
Did I hit him the second time?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Looked pretty good. Second one hit hard.
So I couldn't tell on either shot. I felt like I put it on a good spot. I just couldn't. I mean, I can't.
It's a wildebeest. It's a wildebeest. The first bull.
I hope so. You said you make it sound like I got him. I hope so. Ooh, that's the first one I've seen.
I know. And it's a big bull.
He looks good. I mean, he's a cool looking animal.
They can take the lead. They're not called the poor man's buffalo for no reason. That's a big bull. That looks like a pretty dead wildebeest to me.
Look at him.
Look at this.
That's where he's stumbling around and everything. Thank you very much.
Oh, what a bull.
I heard rumors that they don't like to go down, but I just watched it in real life. As this guy took 3 shots, one of them okay, 2 of them I think really pretty good, but you could tell as he was from the sign and just watching him at the end, he's tough.
The chase was on after that, and you know, once the final hunt ended on Steve's blue wildebeest and we were able to recover it and pose it, it's etched into my mind. I mean, I was shooting the video, but it was just like I was taking it, and I remember thinking, the next trip that I go to South Africa, that's going to be on my bucket list if I can have that opportunity.
We'll return to the field in just a moment, but in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel.
Fast forwarding a few years after Steve's hunt, I was going to go back to the Eastern Cape of South Africa. This was kind of a dream safari and trip for me. We were going to fish, we were going to hunt. Angel was coming with us. In this particular trip, I had a bucket list, which means wasn't going to get it all, but the blue wildebeest was one that was high on my list.
The blue wildebeest, more commonly known as the poor man's buffalo, very, very tough animal to bring down. And we have a famous saying, a blue wildebeest is born sick, and every time you put a round into him, he gets stronger. So they are tough. They're arguably one of our toughest animals we have here. And to bring a blue wildebeest down with one shot is a hell of an achievement.
Let's hit the field with Wade and his guide from John X Safaris, Carl, as they begin the daunting task of searching out a wildebeest to harvest.
We've come out this afternoon and we've kind of stayed out of the hottest part of the day, and we're going to have to weather it now because we're losing time in the day. We're already sitting at about 4 o'clock and it's still 33 degrees this time of year, so the game's not going to move as rapidly as what we'd like them to move. But we're up high, get some vantage, and sooner or later we got to spot something, and hopefully we spot blue wildebeest because that's what we're after. But if not, we'll spot something else and give that a go.
Carl he's a hard-working guy. I mean, from a pH standpoint, he's going to push you to find success because he knows behind any bush what you're dreaming of could be there. And so as we talked about where we're going to go looking for these blue wildebeest, he had an area where he knew someone had in mind, and we kind of are working our way out, and there's a giraffe and a baby out there, and there's a big herd of Cape buffalo kind of coming down this valley. We saw some other blue wildebeest, but they were moving in a direction that Carl didn't feel good about us getting on.
I think with that giraffe there, I think we're going to battle with that young calf. Let's make our way down. David says he can see more bulls down that way. Okay. I just think we're going to be fighting a losing battle with that giraffe.
She was staring at us the whole time.
She's on high alert. That's a new calf. So.
Yeah, she was really looking at us the whole time that we were coming down.
Yeah. No, she's on to us. And
oh, yeah.
Those wildebeest saw. There's a lot of eyes, a lot of ears there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to have our number. We'll keep heading down the valley. Let's keep the wind in our faces. Okay. And let's try and see if we can locate what David's seeing from the high ground.
The day is getting pretty long at this point, and we've been on our feet for a pretty good while, and I'm starting to honestly fall behind a little bit at this point. I was getting tired, didn't feel good, but man, I was just really in awe of everything that was going on, and it wasn't very much longer after we kind of talked about calling it for the day, a couple of blue wildebeest were spotted.
247, okay. We're ready now, okay.
This is where this story takes a lot of wild twists.
Okay, you can take him on the tip of the shoulder. On the tip of the shoulder, so just left of that leg going up. You can take him. Good. Okay.
Mistake number one happens right here when I pull the trigger. I don't make a great shot.
Just get ready. Just safe lift. Okay, watch out. Just get ready, I'll tell you.
After that shot, these two wildebeest, I mean, they're coming. They're like working their way towards us pretty fast. I worked the bolt, and my second shot was mistake number two, a total whiff.
The leading one, shoot. If you can shoot. Just shoot it, the leading. No, this one.
Now they've made the turn and they're cutting and they're running, left to right. Here's mistake number three that I made.
Leading one. Lead him.
That was over.
Okay, reload, come.
The wildebeest kind of run out of sight into a wash, and they're going this way. And Carl, he's already grabbing the sticks. He's like, come Wade. I can tell he knows, and he obviously does. He knows this terrain. He's got a good sense of where they should be going. He's trying to get us to a vantage point so we can see them. I'm doing all I can, honestly, to keep up with him. Not only is he in better shape, I'm sick and I'm sucking air. I'm running as fast as these old man legs will go.
We'll return to the field in just a moment. But in the meantime, take this opportunity to subscribe to our Americana Outdoors YouTube channel. Welcome back to our African safari adventure. We're joining Wade and the John X crew just as they've caught up to these wild wildebeest. And Wade is about to take a shot that's well known back in the States.
The Texas hard shot, that's a legendary shot. You're aiming right up the butt, right at the butt. And I mean, I'm locked down. I've caught my breath here. I'm sitting over this gun. I've got a 300 Win Mag. I've got a big gun. I know what a 300 Win Mag can do.
Good shot. Good shot. That was good. Got it. Again.
Which one?
Top one on the right.
On the right.
Cheers.
I mean, when I squeezed the trigger on that thing, I knew my shot was true where I was aiming. That blue wildebeest never broke strike. And when you talk to PHs about a blue wildebeest, they just talk about how meaner and sicker and madder they get the more times that they're hit.
David, coming. Safety on back.
Yes. Carl is now calling on the radio for David, our tracker that has the dogs, who's up on this hill a pretty good long ways away, telling him what's going on. I mean, we're in full mode. This is on me. I made several mistakes early on this. Now it's about finishing this wildebeest off to do the right thing, but it's, you know, I mean, we've gone a long way now, and we are steadily running, trying to get up on top of this hill. Once again, Carl has a good feeling for where this wildebeest is gonna go. He's still running with the other one, and now they're working their way down off the top of this hill, down kind of along a 2-track into some more brush to where, you know, hopefully they're gonna turn broadside.
Come in. He's in behind that tree there. He's going to come up just above there. You see that one? It's not that one. It's below that one. He's going to come out. There he comes. There he comes.
You know, we're covering as much ground as we can. This wildebeest, I've hit him again now. He's running down into this little valley. Carl is on the sprint again. I'm trying to keep up the best I can. We get up on top of this hill, and now he's cutting across to the left. We're 300 plus, and he's moving, you know, right to left, back on the sticks. I'm settled in. I pull the trigger. You can hear the whack.
Good shot. What a shot. What a shot. That's good. That was good. That was good. It was good. Good. Good.
Carl is like world class, perfect shot. I'm like, if it's so world class, why is he still running? Because he's still moving. Tough. My first shot was low.
Yeah, low. You clipped him, yeah.
Yeah.
Chest, brisket, and yeah. But it's as if I got a fright. It's as if the gun, you didn't grip it right. As if the gun went on you.
Yeah, I mean, I knew I was low as soon as I let it go, and then missed him on the second shot, and the third shot I didn't like swinging his jaw, and then when I had him running away, I knew I could take him right up the butt. I think that's where I hit him on the Texas heart shot as he was running away. There was blood back there. I saw 2 or 3
Plenty, and I mean, he's full of blood.
That was a lot of steps today. I don't know how many, 14,000 on mine.
Mine died again.
Means you're doing too much. Wow, we started on the other side of that mountain, came all the way down, all the way around, down that point, all the way back here. And then once we started shooting, I was the last man in the 4-man race. I've said all along, if the bear lion gets after us, I'm gonna be the one eating because I'm gonna move the slowest of everybody else. But luckily, we got it done. I've only been around a couple of wildebeest hunts, but I've been impressed with how much they take. They just seem to take a lot of hits and keep on going. 5 minutes go by, 10 minutes go by, 15 minutes go by, and I just remember the sound on the radio. He's still alive. At this point, we're running again, and here comes the blue wildebeest, and the dogs are behind him, and I'm like, this is what I should have done the very first time. I, raised up, no sticks, followed it, pulled the trigger.
I'm gonna shoot. Watch your truck. Watch your truck. Get ready. Shoot. Shoot. Right the truck. Now shoot. Whoa, shoot again. Now make sure. Good shot. Okay. There you go.
Freaking wildebeest. I mean, what an adventure, what an animal. We donated all the meat to the school, and I made a rug out of it in memory, and I've got the skull on the wall. I've told this story many, many times. It's fun to be able to share it with everybody, but I'm telling you what, that was rodeo, that was goat roping, but my hat's off to the team at John X, and like I said again to Carl and David, I've apologized profusely while I was there after the fact for all of it, and some of the PHs are like, hey dude, it just happens with those guys. They're tough, they're wild, and you did all you could do. And I'm always going to go, man, I could have shot it perfect on the first time. We wouldn't have had that adventure.
Congratulations, Wade. That was an epic story to watch unfold, and we can't wait to go back to Africa for another round of thrilling safari adventures. Hey, thank you for watching, and join us again next week on a new episode of Americana Outdoors. Americana Outdoors is a Careco TV production.